Happy Halloween! It's Monday morning. I am just like getting kind of situated and ready for the morning. And then I have to be to work soon. I say soon, I mean maybe like an hour and a half. But soon. But yeah. So last night went over to my fiance's parents. So that was cool. And then got to come home just in time for movie night to watch Furry Nights and Finley, and oh my god. It was so funny. I really liked Finley a lot. Just for like how short and like simple it was. Furry Nights was good too. Totally fine. Some of the deaths were like super crazy. It's all good. And then today, I work so I can like go and give out candy and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna be Elizabeth Salander from the Dragon Tattoo. I love Halloween, man. It's so much fun. So, I'm gonna be Coraline. Oh my god. It's painful being a cosplayer. 300 bobby pins. So it's Tuesday morning, and now everything's sad because Halloween is over, but we got a bunch of leftover Halloween candy. It was just, okay, like, there was a Sonic, okay, so we had a kid that was Sonic, and I was like, you gotta go fast! It was so great. And then I did that for my friend Tim. I was like, for you, Tim, for you, I will say this. And then there was a Demogorgon, and I was like, heck to the yes. A lot of people called me Caroline for being Coraline, and I was like, that is just a really weird thing to, like, I was like, I don't know if people just don't know her name, but I'm like, isn't Coraline, like, a very, like, I don't know. I just went with it, though, because a lot of little kids were like that. Let's see. What else happened? A lot of, like, people came, like, really early, like, not early, but while it was still light out. And then, I believe then, like, we had some people come when it was, like, super dark out, and I, like, was surprised they were still trick-or-treating. But yeah, they were all very nice. This guy had, like, a cool lightsaber that changed colors. It was awesome. There was a mom that I, like, specifically loved because she was one of those parents that basically just follows her kids as they go house to house. And I just thought it was so funny because, like, I think she thought her kids weren't saying trick or treat loud enough or something. And she was just like, like, she would yell trick or treat. And so I even told my fiance, I'm like, you hear that lady that's just shouting trick or treat? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, that's the mom that's, like, following her kids, like, in her car. Oh, like, she was just shouting things from her car. It was so great. I love it. So, anyways, that was cool. And, yeah, everything else was pretty chill. We got some visitors. My best friend and her husband and my little nephew, like, they visited us. He was Bob the Tomato from VeggieTales, which she made, which was great. And then my sister-in-law's sister, who I've also adopted as my sister-in-law, just makes sense. She was Cookie Monster, her husband was Big Bird, and then her 2 kids were Tigger and Pooh. So that was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, it was just really nice. And then we did actually, so I don't even know if she remembered. I think she did. This one lady that like recently moved in, her sons were selling chocolate last winter when my fiance and I were like shoveling our driveway. And we bought some in all quarters, but we bought some from them. And it was funny because like she came with her sons and they were both Spider-Man, and it was actually really cute. And then I think like she basically made it sound like she knew who we were. So that was cool. Yeah, it was just nice. Like, we don't talk to her at all, but it was cool. But yeah. But yeah, it was overall a really good night. We didn't keep track. I know we had to like refill once, but I definitely overbought candy. But I gave away, I gave like some people like 4 bags or 3 bags, you know, I just took some. I know there were, let's see, part of the straggler crew, they were like these 3 boys. They were like, Happy Easter, Merry Christmas. And I was like, they're hooligans. They're like young little hooligans. And they had like backpacks, and they just like rode on their bikes, and they like rode down our driveway like super fast. And like, I think our neighbor, they just like threw their bikes onto her yard to go to her door. And I was like, oh my God. So that was fun. Yeah. And let's see, what else happened? Well, those boys, I think they had backpacks for like their bags, but like that was cool. We did have a little kid fall on our driveway. He was fine though. But yeah, and like a lot of people really liked my costume, so I think that's the thing. We usually have like a fire when we give out candy, and I didn't dress up last year, so I think people didn't know if we were giving out candy. And like, our porch lights have timers on them, so you can't actually, like, you know, like usually you have the porch light on, but like ours has like a motion sensor timer, like we can't just leave it on. And I completely forgot. Oh my gosh. I was like, so I'm making the HelloFresh meals tonight, right? And I was like, okay, like, cool. And I'm trying to remember. I'm like, wait, like, why didn't I make them on Monday? And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why didn't I make them on Monday? And I completely forgot that Monday was Halloween. Completely forgot. Even though I was there. I worked in the morning, and then I basically had like a couple hours to get ready and also prep candy, and that's what I did. And then that was the day. And then Tuesday I'm busy, and Wednesday I'm busy, and now I'm here to today. And then we get more HelloFresh meals tomorrow. It's just, but even if I switch the days around, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, can't believe I actually forgot that Halloween was that day, and craziness. Alrighty, so it is Friday morning, and the sunrise is flipping gorgeous. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like basically the lighting essence that you're seeing right now is is from the sky, and it's so gosh dang beautiful. I'll have to post a picture of it. My shoes kind of smell like fish, and I don't know why. Like, just the inside part. So I like sprayed it with perfume. I know I'm probably gonna have to put baking soda in them, but I also just want to like air them out. But I'm like, why fish? Like, okay, so it's Friday evening, And I stayed later at work so I could watch this little girl get her hair done. Because I thought the concept sounded really cool. So I was like, oh my gosh, she was getting like this icy platinum and then like blue tips, and it was like a periwinkle. Oh my god. It was so cool. I just didn't stay for the styling. I really just wanted to see like the color, but you know. But yeah, it looked, oh my gosh, it looked really cool. I was like, crap, it's like 6 o'clock. I have to feed the cats still, and I have to go to Meijer and get milk, and I also going to pick up some like frozen pizzas. Wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes. And it's dark. Yeah, so let's talk about this. This was not supposed to happen. I ran into my mom's, like one of my mom's really good friends who's been around with me for like, childhood. She used to like watch my brother and I when we were babies. So, we talked forever. I mean, it was really nice to catch up with her. Oh my gosh, we were totally those people that talk in the store. We make sure we're not in anyone's way. We were by the applesauce. Holy cow. So anyways, I'm on my way home now. But let me tell you really quick about a wonderful thing that I was like so irritated by. So I also never go to this Meijer, so I couldn't find anything. And I was lost, and I was like trying to think. I'm also hungry, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm starving. So, okay, I'm looking at like pajamas, right? And I was like, oh, you know what? It'd be really cute to get like matching pajamas. I need to stop matching. It's still probably the last matching thing I'm gonna buy my fiance and I. Because I was like, oh, let's do family pajamas. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to look at, you know, what Meijer has. And I was like, ooh, this really cool teal color. Ooh, I like it too. And it was just like, my poor fiance. So, anyways, I get us matching pajama bottoms, okay? And as I'm like just browsing, because I didn't really have a whole lot out. And I also got myself like a Christmas sweater to wear. Because like, I don't know, I like to have Christmassy things. I mean, I'm trying to think of like wearing it to work, wearing like Christmas sweaters and stuff, you know? So I got a Nightmare for Christmas one. I think it just looks really cool. So I was like, oh, I'll get that, you know? Well, anyways, while I'm looking at all this stuff, I hear like these really rowdy, like, they're like high school boys, okay? And they're just like talking really loud. And they're so, oh my god, they remind me of the guys I went to high school with, and they sound legitimately like super dumb, okay? Like, their voices are like this, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, what the frick? And this guy, like, full on, like, yells, like, not yells words, he just yells, and it echoes, and it scared me. It scared, well, it didn't scare, it just like caught us off guard. It was like me and then like a lady and like her 2 kids. And it was like, what the heck is actually wrong with you? Alrighty, just because it's November doesn't mean I can't still have my Halloween decorations. At least the indoor ones. And then use my spooky mug. Okay, so while I catch up on Tim's spooktacular stream, he's dressed as Santa. So I'll tell you my day yesterday. So I think I did explain in the clip that I was gonna go to the store, but I still had to like feed my cats and all that, and I was just like, okay, like I'll just go to the store really quick. Well, I ran into one of my mom's friends, and I haven't seen her since I like visited her house, because my brother and I used to be like watched by her, like while my mom would like work and stuff. And I just wanted to visit like her home because I was like, oh, it's so nostalgic. So it was really cool just being able to see her house and all that and like talk to her. And yeah. Well, I saw her walking in the store, and I kid you not, we like probably talked for like 45 minutes. Like I left work at 6:30. I didn't get home until like 8:40. because I still wasn't done shopping, and she only got stuff for banana bread because that's why she was there. And I already bought like dairy stuff and all that, so like, oh my gosh. So everything was still cold, but we were definitely one of those people that like hung out and stuff. Yeah. So it was really dark when I got out. And then I got home and I put all my stuff away. I found matching like winter pajamas and stuff, and I did buy a pair of pajamas also from Old Navy because my work's having like a Christmas party, but in January. I found a Nightmare for Christmas sweater too, but yeah. Right, babe? Right. So, I don't know. I'm just like feeling it. I know it like just was Halloween. I don't care. It's whatever. I'm mostly just trying to like beat like the prices and stuff. So, or like the rush, I guess. So, yeah. But anyway, I got home and I started watching Tim's stream. What did I have? Oh, I had a burger and I was using a bagel as the bun, and I put all the toppings, like the ketchup and the mustard. I also put some hot sauce on there, and it all was coming through the hole of the bagel, and I'm just like, ugh. And yeah, I was like way too tired to participate in anything that they were playing last night. I was like, I socialized from like 8:45 in the morning to technically to like 7:30 or something. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we talked a whole bunch in the store. Wow. Yeah. And I came home and I was pooped. And I could have played games. I guess I could have, but I don't know. I didn't. I was too tired. I was way too tired. Oh man. But yeah, I'm very excited to like watch this and stuff. But technically, I guess I could have gone to the store on Thursday. And that would have probably been a smarter thing to do than go on Friday. But then I would have seen my mom's friend and caught up with her, and it's fine. But now I'm just tired. But I don't want to go to the store or anything, so we're good. We're good. So hey. So I am, I was gonna do nothing today. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything today. And then I was like, you know what? No, that was my plan. I wasn't gonna do anything today. And then my best friend texted me and she's like, hey, I'm gonna go like birthday clothes shopping. So do you wanna come with me? And I really thought about it. I was like, do I have the energy for this? Even though I was exhausted from yesterday. I was like, well, I don't have to do as much. We're just gonna like go to stores and I'll be fine. So, that's what I'm doing. And I guess she got me an iced coffee, which is very nice of her. So, yay! Hi. I'm sorry I'm videotaping you. Alright, so I'm recording an outro because I kind of forgot to do that. I was just like going through editing everything, and I was like, oh, I never recorded an outro. So here we are. It's Monday, but we're gonna pretend it's Sunday. Yesterday my fiance and I spent the day together. We watched Wendell and Wild on Netflix. We watched Enola Holmes 2 on Saturday, which was really good. They both are really good. Wendell and Wild is a little bit dark. Like there's a lot more deaths in it than I would have thought. It's by the same people that did Coraline and Nightmare Before Christmas, but not like Tim Burton, but like the same director. So that was cool. We also played both styles of The Past Within, which was a lot of fun. And then, oh yeah, on Saturday I also went shopping with my best friend. She had got a lot of good things. I got some things, so whatever. Yeah. But yeah, overall, just doing all this, and this week's just another week that's gonna be busy. So here we go. Everyone have a good week. I hope everyone had a really good weekend, and drink that water.